Hello friends at home. In this video we will be doing today's math lesson. We are in our math books on page 121. We are going to talk about relating addition and subtraction. This is not a brand new concept to you, as we have talked a little bit about the ways that numbers can be related, but it is an important concept, and so we are going to continue working on it today and for the next couple of weeks. And hopefully within a few days and more practice, this will start to just feel very easy to you. Remember, I've told you many times that when something is easy, it doesn't mean that it doesn't have value to you, and it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. When something is easy, it means you're good at it. So my hope is that we will work on this until it becomes easy for you. That way you're really good at it, okay? Understanding fact families and how numbers are related is a really awesome foundational skill. And what that means is, think about if you're building a house. Go ahead, Jacob. If you're building a house, and if you build your house on sand, and then a big wave comes and washes up to the shore, what's going to happen to the foundation or the ground underneath your house? Anyone? If you build a house on sand, what's going to happen when it gets wet? Thank you. Victoria? Yeah, your house is going to fall down. The foundation is not strong. If you build that foundation out of concrete, like sidewalk cement, and you build your house on that, and then a big wave comes, what's going to happen to your house, Serafina?
It's going to go into the water.
It's going to stand strong, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because a foundation is the ground that we build upon. And if it's a nice, hard, solid foundation, we can build and build and build. Well, if we use that analogy and we think about our learning math, if we have a very strong base or a strong understanding of numbers down here, then as we learn more and more difficult math, we will be very good at it because we have that firm, strong, concrete foundation. So fact families and looking at how numbers are related is a very foundational skill that I want to make sure that you master. And Isaac, I really don't want you taking a bathroom break right now because this is important stuff I want you to learn, okay? So wait till after our lesson and then you're welcome to go. Thank you. All right, so on page 121, now that I've given you a lesson on foundations, it says relate addition and subtraction. So we're talking about Ashley today. Those of you that do know, Ashley is my first name, so maybe this is about me. I don't know. It says Ashley has 5 fish. So would you all right now in your book circle 5 fish? It says she has 2 orange fish. So circle 2 orange fish. And then it says the rest of them are black. So circle rest of them are black. All right. And our question that we're trying to solve for says how many are black? Now right away it says find the answer using your related addition and subtraction facts. Remember, facts in a fact family, numbers in a fact family are the same. Okay, so we know that 5 is going to be our big number, right? 5 is going to be the biggest number we've got because that's how many fish Ashley has altogether. We know that 2 is going to be one of our parts because we know that 2 fish are orange. And we need to solve for this other part. So if we take the 5 fish and we take away 2 fish, this answer or this difference will tell us our other part. So Serafina, what is 5 take away 2? 3. So if I know now that 5, 2, and 3, those are the numbers in my fact family, I know that 2 and 3 are the parts, right? Because I have 2 orange fish and 3 black fish. Those are my parts. And I know that 5 is my whole. So if this was a part whole, I have 3 and 2 are my parts and 5 is my whole. So 5 take away 2 equals 3. I could flip that around and say that 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay, so because they are related, I can do my triangle here, and I can put 5 at the top, and then 2 and 3 at the corners. And remember, when we're using this triangle, we can say either 2 plus 3 is 5, or 3 plus 2 is 5. Or we can come down and say, take away, 5 take away 2 is 3, or 5 take away 3 is 2. So if we're coming down from the 5, we're subtracting. And if we're going side to side between the parts, we're adding. Okay? So Ashley has 3 black fish. We solved for that here. Go ahead and switch it up. All right, let's move down now. Do you have a question, or are you just wanting to participate? What's your question?
I don't know if it's a question, but we were talking about that house thing, kind of like a Jesus thing, because I saw on EWT and something about a house.
Oh, she's right. Oh, Serafina. So I was talking about foundations and how we have to build our learning on a firm foundation. And she said it reminded her of a Jesus thing or a story in the Bible where Jesus tells a similar story about building your house on a firm foundation. And Jesus is comparing it to if God is your foundation in life and you base your life on God, you will never falter, right? That's wonderful. So that analogy works in several areas of our life. So in school, if we have a firm learning foundation, we can learn to the sky is our limit. And in our lives, if we have a firm faith foundation, we will be happy with the sky is our limit because we'll always have God on our side. That was a wonderful comparison. Thank you for sharing that. All right, so now if we look at number 1 in the practice area, it says write the related subtraction fact. So they have 2 purple plus 2 green equals 4. You can trace the 4. And then they flip it around and say if I take these 4 blocks and I take 2 of them away, how many will I have left? You guys are sleepy today. How many will I have left? 2. Thank you. All right, Johnny, looking at number 2, I have 3 purple plus 3 green equals how many altogether? 6. And now if I flip it around and I take my whole 6 and I take away this part, which is 3, my other part will be 3. Okay? Let's turn now to the top of 122. It says, write the related subtraction fact. So here we have 3 purple and 2 green. When we count them up all together, we have how many, Serafina? 5. And then Lillian, if we take this total, which is 5, and we take away one of the parts, in this case it's 2, we're left with 3. Good job. All right, I'd like Blake to walk me through this one. Blake, if you would mask up for me and tell us what we have going on here. How many purple do we have? 5 purple, so there's our 5. And how many green do we have?
1.
1 green, so there's our 1. And how many do we have all together in that tower? 6. Okay, now could you tell me what the related subtraction would be? Remember, in subtraction, we always start with the big number. We start with the whole. So what's your biggest number?
5.
5's your biggest number?
6.
Oh, okay, 6.
Take away 5 equals 1.
Take away 5 equals 1. Beautiful.
Or you could do 1, 2.
Or you could do 6, take away 1 equals 5. Okay, now it says add and match the related fact. So the first thing we're going to do is go through and add them. And once we have added them, we will find the related facts. So here they told us that 2 plus 5 equals 7. And they said that is related to this fact, which is 7 minus 5. Well, if they're related, they have to have the same members. So I've already used 7 and I've already used 5. 7 and 5. So what's my only other option to put here?
2.
Emma? 2. So go ahead and put your 2 there. And looking at number 6, we have 3 plus 4. Isaac, what is 3 plus 4? I'm sorry, 3 plus 4? Honey, look at me. 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. How many is that? 7. Okay, so everybody put your 7 there. So now I have 3, 4, and 7. Now I have 7 take away 4, Isaac. So what would it be?
7. 3.
3. And you can draw a line showing that these are related because they both have 7. They both have a 4. And they both have a 3. Same family members. They are related. Let's look at the word problem here. It says Willa had 10 leaves. Everyone circle 10 leaves. Sari has no leaves. Circle no leaves.
That's not a name.
And we know the number for no is what? If you have none, what's the number? 0. Okay? So it says Willa gives her leaves to Sari. Willa gives her leaves to Sari. So Sari had 0, but Willa gave her leaves to her. So how many leaves did Willa give? 10. So if you look down here, it says Willa had 10 leaves, right? But then she gave 10 leaves to Sari. So how many does Willa have now?
0.
0. Sari had 0. But then Willa gave her 10. So how many does she have, Emily? 10. You see how that works? 10 minus 10 equals 0. 0 plus 10 equals 10. All right, here we've got 3 numbers, and they want us to use the 3 numbers, 5, 4, and 1, to write related and addition subtraction facts. I can come up with 2 for each. Who can give me an addition sentence using the numbers 5, 4, and 1? Connor, just give me one addition sentence.
5 minus
Oh, an addition sentence, honey. Addition.
4 plus 1 equals 5.
4 plus 1 equals 5. Thumbs up if you think that's correct. You got it. Okay, can someone give me a different addition sentence using those numbers? Isaac?
4 minus 1.
Oh, no, we're not doing a minus. I want an addition. Another addition sentence using these same numbers, Isaac.
1 minus 4 equals...
Not minus, I'm looking for a plus. So if I have 4 and 1 together make 5, what could my other addition sentence be? Watch. If I have 4 and 1, watch what I can do. Watch me, not the board. Watch me. What could my other addition sentence be?
6.
Okay, 4 plus 1 is the same as 1 plus... Honey, this isn't 5. This is 4. See? 4. So 4. Guys, I don't find it funny when a friend is trying to learn. So you should not be laughing. You should be paying attention so you can learn too. So Isaac, this is 4 and this is 1. 4 plus 1 make 5. Watch. This is 1 and this is 4. Do they still make 5? So 4 plus 1 is the same as 1 plus 4, right? So I have 4 plus 1. What could my other sentence be? Not minus, but you're right. 1 plus 4. And what does that equal? 5. Boys and girls, make sure that you are saying your sentences correctly. If you mean addition, you have to say plus. And if you mean subtraction, you have to say minus. Don't say 1 minus 4 equals 5. Because that's not what this says. And if you say that, you're saying it incorrectly. So make sure that your words match your work, okay? All right. So I have 2 addition sentences here using 5, 4, and 1. Who can give me one of the subtraction sentences? Sage? So with subtraction, remember, we always start with our biggest number. Always. It's minus, it's not plus. 5 minus 4 equals 1, Sage. And then what would our other subtraction be, Sage?
4 minus 1 equals 4.
All right. We're slowly starting to get this. And friends at home, if you are following along with us and you're hanging in there, I hope that you're trying to work these out too. I encourage the kids in the room, even though I'm calling on 1 or 2 people at a time, you should still be trying to work them out in your mind and then seeing how close you came. Okay? When we look at this, it's the same 3 numbers, 4, 1, and 5. If we make our triangle like this, ready? And I'll put my plus here and my minuses here. Now watch. I put my big number at top. Big number always goes on top. That's the 5. And then I'll put my 4 and my 1 here. Now, my sentences now are formed for me. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5 minus 4 equals 1. And 5 minus 1 equals 4. You see how that worked? All right, let's do a few more because some of you are like, this is so easy, but some of you are struggling a little. So we'll go through this side together and then you can work through the other side on your own. So it says here, write the related subtraction fact. They did the first one here for you. They said 2 plus 3 equals 5, so you can trace that, and then they flipped it and said, therefore, 5 take away 3 equals 2. All right. Looking at number 2, we have 5 purple plus 3 green. What does that equal, Austin?
What?
5 purple plus 3 green. How many is that all together?
8.
All right. And then, Austin, could you give us the related subtraction for that cube train?
8 minus 5 equals 3.
8 minus 5 equals 3. Fantastic. How many of you had that one? Awesome. All right, Lillian, work us through the next one, number 3.
4 plus 2 equals 6.
4 plus 2 equals 6. And what would be the related subtraction?
6 take away 2. 2 equals 4.
Good job. You could have said 6 take away 4 equals 2 or 6 take away 2 equals 4. Either one of those is correct. Beckett, walk us through number 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. And what would our related subtraction be, Beckett?
4 take away 2 equals 2.
4 take away 2 equals 2. Fantastic. All right. Who can walk us through number 5? Connor, walk us through it.
6 plus 3 equals 9.
Okay. 6 plus 3 equals 9. And then what would the related subtraction be?
9 plus 6 equals 3.
9 take away. Make sure you're using the right terminology.
9 minus.
Yep, 9 minus 6 equals 3. Good job. Isaac, walk us through number 6.
0 plus 2 equals 3.
Good job. And what would the related subtraction be?
3 take away 0 equals 3.
Good job. Or you could say 3 minus 3 equals 0. They're both related. Okay? On the back now, I want you on your own, friends at home and friends here in the room, to work through numbers 1 and 2. Remember, you're just going to solve the equations and then connect the related facts. And then try to do this word problem where Alex has 10 toys and 6 of them are trucks, and then figure out how many are cars. Okay? So go ahead and work through those now. You do not have to do this right about it at the bottom, but I would like you to work through this on your own. So friends at home, once you work through that, you are all set. And friends in the room, once you work through it, you can put your math books away. Goodbye, friends at home.
Bye.